Hey there, welcome to day 998 of What's She Up To Now. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, documenting my journey as I transition from the brick and mortar corporate world of business to the online world. Spent over a quarter century in corporate America, primarily in the area of quality management and engineering and sanitation, and then simultaneously ran different businesses, whole bunch of different industries, whole bunch of different businesses over the last 4+ decades, over 4 decades. I hate to almost say that it's been so long, but it's been a long time. So I've done a lot of things and tried a lot of things that worked, a lot of things that failed. Online, same things. Tried a lot of things that failed and a few things that worked. I'm trying to reverse that so that I can have my online experience be better than my offline experience. And in terms of different measures that I measure that don't matter, they're just important to me. So today we're just talking about imaginary friend and an imaginary friend exercise for the Get Up and Go challenge. For the Get Up and Go challenge today, that was the tool that I shared. And I'm not sure if anybody else share. I'm sure there's people that share and do something similar. I don't know if they call it the imaginary friend exercise, but that's what I call it. And it works for me. It's a way to bounce ideas off somebody that's very supportive to you and your situation, so that you can say out loud what it is that you're dealing with and what it is that you want. So you can really describe the story and the situation of what's going on in your life now, but what you really want it to be, in a non-judged, non-judgmental way. Now, I think that's what shrinks are supposed to do. Never been to one, but oh yeah, I have been. For one of my jobs, I had to go get a psych evaluation, actually, when I worked in corporate America. So I guess I have been to a shrink. So normally I haven't been to one. So it's a great way, that's what their role is supposed to be, at least in my understanding, is that they are non-judgmental listeners and you bounce ideas off them, etc. I like to have masterminds and business partners to do that with, and friends, but we don't always have that. And sometimes we don't want to tell our mastermind groups and our friends some of the things that we're thinking and feeling and experiencing in the different areas and aspects of our life. Some things we're all upfront with our friends about, other things not at all, right? There's certain things that we just keep to ourselves. That's what human beings do. So the imaginary friend exercise is what we talked about today. We're going through the SOAP framework again. This will be the third time through the SOAP framework in this free 30-day challenge. And we're talking about the SOAP framework with respect to relationships in our life, the area of relationships. And guess what? Relationships touch on all the other areas and aspects of our life, right? Because we do very little just on our own to get through this life. Our experiences almost always involve other people, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially, and with respect to contribution. If we're contributing to something outside of ourselves, it usually has something to do with other people and relationships. So that's what we're working on today. Supersize your business idiom today was hand-to-mouth existence. And I was thinking, I've never really had a hand-to-mouth existence. I've always, been taken care of and gotten by. And then I started thinking about, well, what does this really mean? Day-to-day existence, getting through the day, and then having to do tomorrow what you did today just to survive. And I thought about it, and I actually have had experiences where it's been hand-to-mouth and scary, and the fear and the doubt and the worry that comes along with that type of situation, that type of existence. Had it with respect to my health. I was living for a while from doctor appointment to doctor appointment, just going from one to the other, trying to survive, trying to get through the day to get to the next doctor appointment in hopes that they could figure out what was wrong with me and I could get some relief and some help with some health challenges that I had. I remember buying my first house out of college. I bought a house pretty early into my corporate career, and it was awesome, except that I had gone from getting paid every week in previous jobs and previous situations to now I got paid once a month. So the first of the month, got my paycheck, and then, you need the paycheck to last the whole month. So you get paid the first of the next month. And what I discovered is that between the house payment and the utilities and taxes and maintenance and expenses and all the other things that it costs to live and own a house, by about the end of the first week and a half of the month, I was literally I felt like I was out of money and I was broke. And so I was scrambling just to survive the other 3 weeks of the month till my paycheck came in the first of the month. And so I knew after several months of that wasn't going to work and I needed to figure out something else. So I got a roommate, and I had a roommate for a while that helped me with the expenses so that I wasn't feeling stressed out and freaked out and feeling like I was living hand to mouth. And you know, was I going to be eating peanut butter for the next 20 years while I paid off my house? Well, seems I got transferred and changed and everything moved and sold the house. So it all worked out fine. But there were those experiences where I was scared. I was feeling like, what am I going to do? You know, I got to eat tomorrow, and I got like virtually nothing in the refrigerator, and the pantry, you know, or the cupboards were pretty bare, but I knew I was going to be hungry tomorrow, right? So I probably dieted a lot in those days. So hand-to-mouth existence was the idiom for today. Fun challenge today was about giving something that money can't buy, right? There are so many things that we can give and share, so many gifts that we have that money can't buy. The gift of our attention, the gift of love, the gift of sharing our experiences, our knowledge, our wisdom, the gift of spending time with people, right? Those are things that money can't buy. And you know, somebody will argue with me and say, oh, money could buy this, da, da, da. But then you're missing the point of the whole conversation and of the challenge. The challenge is to find things and do things for other people, give things that money couldn't buy. Money can't really buy, not anymore, my time. I choose how I'm going to spend all my time, and I don't sell it to the highest bidder. So that would be an example. Me sharing my time and energy and attention with someone, they couldn't pay me to do that. You know, my granddaughter couldn't pay me to spend time with her, but I choose to spend time with her, if that makes sense. So those were our challenges today. Working on the planner project. Got another one in the mail today, also damaged. So I'll just, you know, I don't want another one, but I'm going to give them the feedback that says, hey, you need to look at your packaging. And maybe it's because of the volume of packages that are being sent now, the at-home deliveries and things because of COVID-19 are impacting that. But they still need the feedback to take in mind, hey, we need to either bubble wrap or get a stronger mailer or do something. But our product's getting damaged every time. I mean, 2 out of 2 products that came to me have been damaged. So do you think I'm going to order a dozen from these people? Not unless they let me know that they can send the product that it won't get damaged because they're going to box it or pack it differently. But I suspect that they're having and I know they're having a third party deliver them. And so they need to just get with the third party and say, I know you're trying to do it this way because it's less expensive. And they're done that. But we need to look at other solutions so that people aren't dissatisfied. Because I'm not dissatisfied with the product. I'm dissatisfied with the condition that the product is received in, and that I'm getting the product in because it's damaged before I even get to use it. If I want to damage something, I want to be the one that gets to wreck it. I want to be the one that drops it or breaks it or damages it. I don't want it to come that way. All right, that's all I've got today. Go out, have an absolutely amazing, awesome day. If I can help you in any way, ask in the comments below. Otherwise, I'll be back tomorrow with another report on what I'm doing as I transition from the brick and mortar world to the online world. Have an awesome day.